Shields up, Iron Breakers. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct. This is a partner showcase, which means no first-party titles are likely to be shown. At least I don't think so. The face cam's still off because we were just doing a live stream, and during the break, obviously I needed some sustenance, okay? And I know that a lot of you guys don't want to be seeing that, so it is what it is. So my biggest prediction is likely Duskbloods. I think Duskbloods is a given. What are you guys thinking? Silksong improvements? Wasn't it Hollow Knight that was getting improvements? I thought it was just base Hollow Knight. F-Zero, I live for the cope. Listen, Nero, if you like F-Zero... Well, actually, I don't know, because I never played F-Zero back in the day. I didn't have an NES, so I never got to experience the greatness. But, there's one called Fast Fusion. Really good. That one reminds me a lot of Wipeout, though, so, yeah. Well, Eugenie, might be because I just start speaking too fast. I'm a professional yapper. Morning, T-Diggity. Hey, RamJS. Duskbloods and Stories 3. We might be getting some updates on Stories 3 as well. Good point. Stories 3 is not really an exclusive, but then again, probably not a lot of the stuff in the partner showcase is going to be exclusives. Stories 3 demo? That would be awesome. Morning, Dogmatendo. Yeah, Tilted Glory Gaming. Same here, bro. Too many games. Absolutely, Eugenie. I will stream Duskbloods when it gets released. Crimson Desert's gonna be crazy, and I go on vacation shortly after it releases, because I need to take some time with family around that time. How many cozy farming games do you predict? Wolfare, I'm gonna say 2. Just cleared Code Vein 2 last night. How'd you like it, Grim? What if Soul Sacrifice was in this direct? That's like a heavy dosage of copium. That's straight up copium overdose right there. If Soul Sacrifice is in this, I'll donate my life savings to you. Don't do that. I think you're safe though. I don't think it's happening. I highly doubt we're getting Xenoblade, because Xenoblade is considered the first party title, I think. Marvelous just got closed down. Oof. Hey, Catnet, what's up? Revive, the reason Freedom Wars was remade is because it's a Bandai Namco game. Yes, I think it's Bandai Namco, right? And the reason why Soul Sacrifice didn't get chosen is because it's Sony. So, yeah, Sony has the call on that one. Valkyrie Knight, first time catching you live. Damn. I feel like I'm giving a bad example because I had to eat lunch in between streams today. Dookie in a pot. I don't think you're getting the next Mario entry. It's a partner showcase. Partner showcase means people they partner with. So like Bandai Namco, Koei Tecmo, Ubisoft, Capcom. Not really first party titles like Mario. Wolfair, I've been looking into the Ashes of Creation situation. I don't think it was a rug pull. I think it was once again a situation of short-sighted investors fucking up the gaming industry like they always do. Sorry, there were a couple of dropped frames. Not sure what was up with that. We should be back. Refresh if it's not back. I'm back. You're not seeing me scarf down a burger anymore. Where's my water? Some water. Here we go, team. Oh, I remember this game.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic
I thought
storm.
that this one was interesting.
15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young
and
explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game.
So it's kind of like It Takes Two, split fiction type of situation.
Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Really? Is it? I didn't know it was a Switch exclusive. That's kind of neat.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
All right. Greetings to all watching this Nintendo Direct presentation. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm about to reveal is a peculiar tale that takes place in a certain Bay Area in Japan. Visual novel type of game,
In the
I
waters
guess?
of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormasight mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island.
Type of
A
situation.
girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory!
Wait, Tsubasa?
A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves.
Bro, I used to
that
watch
give
these
passes,
as a
blocks,
kid.
Dribbles and tackles. Of
Those
boots.
visuals are looking
Go
rough,
on the
though.
offensive against elite competitors.
And that
as
frame
you
rate's
aim
looking
for
real rough,
victory.
too.
Gear up for sensational soccer action. When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch
Wait.
system this
A
year.
football game called World Fighters.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by
Xeno
a
Crisis.
Xeno, it's game
Victor,
over.
thank you very much for being Russ Gaddis for 34 months as a long beard. You Giga Chad. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Uh-oh. What's going on? Nintendo? Hello? Is this on my end or is it Nintendo? Because, like, my internet is fine. Maybe there's too many people watching this?
Whether locally or online.
Jesus, it is busting. What is going on?
Depths in.
Give me a second. Let me see if I can fix this. I think it might just be Edge not working properly.
Battle, build, and
yeah.
conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. You could start by gathering materials around the woods.
Really? Come on, bro.
Beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality.
Sorry about that.
And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore.
So Valheim
this
wasn't
vast
on the
world
Switch?
together.
That's really good. They're getting Valheim on the Switch.
Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games.
Up, down, left, right.
Return to the kingdom of Hallownest
The
and
remastered
fight back
Hollow
the
Knight.
infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight
Hey, Dark
Nintendo
Hero.
Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo
Sold
Switch 2 Edition
separately.
for free with the
Oh,
upgrade
okay, for
pack.
free.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4
So
years
Orbitals
in
and
the International
Valheim
Cup
so far
tournament.
pretty good.
Or
Hollow
play with
Knight,
friends
obviously
locally
pretty good as
or
well.
online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Jesus.
Travel through 4
Bro.
online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer. And
It
aim
mi-
to
it might
the
be a
best in the
Portugal
world
thing.
when eFootball
Because,
Kickoff
we got,
launches
like,
on Nintendo
big
Switch
storms
2
and stuff.
this summer. Travel through
Oh,
4
yeah.
ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18th.
That looks pretty good.
Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The
Super
Famicom versions
Bomberman
of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as Game Share support.
Game Share support is pretty good.
Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey continues.
Is it Rebirth?
The second entry in the Final Fantasy
Rebirth.
VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Happened. He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch-nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse
Leo
the planet
Zero.
on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
You're mine.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on
It's
Nintendo
always a good
eShop.
thing when you get more games on other platforms, but I don't know if it's going to be making that many sales. Wait, Pragmata? Pragmata is coming to Switch 2?
Awakening subject. William.
While investigating a lunar research station, an injury
Bro,
befalls
that's crazy.
spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Help! Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
There's a demo out for this if people are curious. I'm not on Switch though.
Yeah, baby. We did it! This is how we say, good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today.
Actually,
on
there's also a
Nintendo
demo on the
eShop.
Switch.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands. Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes.
These are the same
Extract
guys
DNA
that
from
worked
fallen
on,
enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal,
Warhammer
evolve your
40K
mantle, and unlock
Space Marine
even
2.
more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat.
Looks pretty good.
As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Rei must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes.
Interesting combination.
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time
Muhammad,
with your
thank you very much
friends
for being with us
as
for
you
2 months.
prepare to
Tip of the hat.
conquer
Appreciate the
Xanadu.
support. Thank you.
The battle
No, you
between
haven't missed
man
Dust
and
Bloods yet.
monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games. It's time
amazing
to evolve
games.
in the latest Digimon Story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select quality mode,
4K.
playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork.
This game is
and
absolutely
summon
legit.
mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
Does it come with new features? Because it said Endless Ragnarok.
Granblue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th. The latest Monster
Monster
Hunter
Stories
Stories
3.
game is flying
Let's
in.
go!
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster, Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the
Malzeno.
riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
Demo
A
available
demo
later today.
will be
There it
available
is!
later today on Nintendo eShop. Save
There it
data can
is!
be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon. Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders
Damn, these are
and
some old ass
Ninja Gaiden
games.
2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Another Eden Begins. Little Nightmares? No. Is this Reanimate stuff? Okay. Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Wake up, little June.
Why are you hiding? Let's make some noise.
Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn edition. Tales of Arise was really good. I liked it.
We found another body. I
Resident
need
Evil
your
9.
eyes on the crime scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
That's been a pretty good direct so far, for sure.
What did it do to me?
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head-on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case. Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors at Raccoon City Hall, dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles.
That's
or
amazing
use an
accuracy.
enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or
Yeah, there
Resident Evil
is a
Requiem
Stories 3
first.
demo, Victor.
Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Here we go, boys.
Hey everybody,
No!
from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us
The
to partner on
betrayal!
the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and
I can't
also
believe
so
you
personal
would do
when
me
you
dirty
play.
like
We're
this.
excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo.
Oh
we
my
hope you all
god,
enjoy the journey.
bro. I'm thinking about Duskbloods and I see
All
Todd
dwellers,
Howard.
Welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge,
No
shoot,
Duskbloods, bro.
build, and
Shambles.
create alliances as you
I'm in
reshape the
shambles.
wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new, from the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults.
So we're getting Fallout
The
4.
Commonwealth is
I'm
packed
going
with
to assume
stories
Fallout
waiting to be
76 as
uncovered.
well.
In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the
Indiana
hunt for an
Jones.
ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Now Doom Dark Ages.
Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4
Oblivion Remastered.
Remastered.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. master ranged or melee weapons, wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are
likely
included
Starfield
alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
No dust
Thank you
bloods.
for watching.
Oh, it's still an okay. It was an okay showcase. Still a damn shame about Dusk Bloods though. Also, Reeling coming to the Switch. I didn't see that one coming. That's really good. Almost makes me want to play through that game again. That game really was good. I really enjoyed it. So let me see. Boroboro was also watching, hoping for Dusk Bloods. They should have had, like, everything show up in here, right? Oh, actually, no. They didn't add any new trailers or anything. Let's go to Monster Hunter. Should be the new trailer in there, no? No. I'm surprised the new trailer hasn't been released yet because they just showed some new gameplay, some new stuff. I guess it's not an official trailer. It was just like something for the Direct. There it is.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th.
Jarikon
The
tossing
latest
up a
Monster
fireball.
Hunter Stories game.
Wait, let me just let's see this proper.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th.
That's an Ajarikon that's been like touched by the crystallization thing, the curse of crystallization, whatever it's called. And these guys are getting hit with the big boomer to the dome.
The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders...
Has Malzeno been shown yet? Because I remember calling Malzeno when I saw one of the eggs. Because it had like the Elder pattern and it was red and white. I forget if he had officially been revealed, but I called Malzeno. Yeah. No, this is the first time. Yeah, see, I wasn't very surprised on account of the fact that I called it out on the very first time that they revealed eggs. And I was like, that egg is 100% Malzeno. I don't care what you're saying. But yeah, they showed Malzeno's armor. Oh, right, they showed like the haircuts and stuff. So it had been confirmed.
Trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on the Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles.
Looking hella good. That was a pretty good showcase. It didn't have the one of the things that we really wanted, which was Dusk Bloods, but other than that, pretty good showcase all around. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be getting the hell out of here because I got some other stuff that I need to work on. And later today, you guys are also going to be getting the podcast with me and Cowboy talking about Neo and Code Vein 2. Hope you guys are excited about that, and we will be checking out the demo naturally as well as soon as it lands. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed the stream, hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification icon, all that jazz. If you guys are over on Twitch, make sure to follow all of that so that you get notified when we're live. Also, feel free to check out our Discord because sometimes YouTube doesn't send notifications, so I usually post live streams before I go live there. But thank you all very much. And obviously, tomorrow or at some point, we're going to jump back into Neo 3 because there's still so much more game to be had. I will see you guys later. Y'all stay strong, stay safe. Peace out.